Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bromsgrove Indoor. Tonight, for your entertainment, we have the Worcestershire County Championships County Open Singles Final. This is between Derek Bond and Izzie White. We hope you enjoy it. I know we will.
Yep.
At the moment, they're just they're finishing off their first trial end in anticipation of starting the game. Neil Smith is the marker.
I believe it's 21 up or 3 hours, is it?
Yes.
3.5 hours.
No respots, so dead ends.
No dead ends, the jack goes back.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not 100% on that. But Neil is in charge of the championships anyway. He does all the county competitions. So the right person is marking who knows all the rules.
Yeah. Good evening, Terry and Tug and Madeline.
Nice that you could join us.
Yeah.
I know Izzie is playing with Quantums, size 2, and they're a sort of light colour. And Derek Bond, I know, plays with Drake's Pride Fine Line.
I think so,
They're
yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
Not quite sure of the size, but I'm sure they'll be bigger than a 2.
Yeah, I think they're a 4. So we just, they're still having the roll-ups, aren't they? Still having the trial in at the moment, so, yeah.
Yeah, and all the rinks are occupied tonight with leagues and roll-ups, so... Good evening, Dennis. Glad you could join us. I know people are worried about coming onto the live chat, but if you could just say hi, then we know you're watching, and that's great for us. Thank you.
Yeah. So they'll just finish off this trial end and then we'll be underway. These games normally take a couple of hours, don't they?
Yes.
Perhaps 2.5 hours if it's a really tight game.
Yes. Of course, we're all recovering from the open singles at the weekend,
Yes.
which was brilliant. Some absolutely fabulous bowling.
Yeah. Good weekend. Went very well organised, very well supported, and a most enjoyable final.
Oh, right. Good evening, Anita and Kevin.
Anita, my sister.
Oh,
That's my sister.
lovely.
Oh.
We're all our housework done and she sits down and watches.
And Kevin Westwell says, well done at the weekend, guys. That final was epic. It certainly was.
Yeah. So we are getting towards, we're not far off the end of the indoor season now. I think after the county finals, we've got the club championships. They will be coming up, not this weekend, but the following weekend.
No, it's
13th, I think. Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday and Monday evening.
the 11th, 12th and 13th
Yes,
of April.
yes. And we hope to be streaming 1 or 2 of those games. In particular, the 2 wood singles. I'm sure that will be of interest to a lot of people.
A few years ago, these county competitions weren't open. It was all the men except the mixed pairs.
Yeah.
But the county decided to throw it open, and as a result of that, we've had so many more entries. Combinations of ladies and gentlemen.
I think more and more competitions should be open competitions. I mean, this is one of those few sports where there's no big advantage if you're a man or a woman playing this game. You can play anybody and everybody of all ages, and
Correct.
it's not really.
Well, I
I'm not
mean,
saying fitness doesn't come into it, but you know,
age does a little bit.
Yes.
I think.
as with all sports.
But I mean, the open singles final was a lady versus a gentleman, so
That's right, yeah.
that was amazing.
I think both of them are under 30, aren't they? So,
Yes.
yeah.
Right. They've shaken hands with the marker,
Yeah.
and it looks as if Derek
Yeah.
has won the toss, or at least chosen to lead off.
So there's a couple of spots up with the mat.
Looks as if he's going for a fairly long length to start.
Yeah. Around about 29 metres.
I'm glad you do all these
30
calculations,
metres, well,
Darren.
32.5 metres is a full marking, so I'll say it's about 29.5 metres. A longish mark.
Yes.
Only on the backhand.
Good evening, Norman. Nice to hear from you again, Storming Norman, and Ray from Cambridgeshire. Oh, sitting and eating, how lovely.
Very nice.
But and Douglas from Bulgaria, great to hear from you again.
So Derek's finished just probably around 4 feet short with his first ball, and Izzie's just bowled her first wood, probably 18 inches or so through the head.
I always think the first few ends are a bit nervy.
Yeah, it'll take a couple of ends to
settle.
at least to drop on the weight, especially on rink 2. It's not the easiest of rinks.
No. A great line from Derek, just run through.
He's left that one a yard short. He's probably counting at the moment.
This is coming in. I think it's going to pull up though.
Yeah, short again.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a loose start here from both players, but I'm sure as the game progresses, the quality of the bowling will improve. Still plenty of room to get into shot.
He's out on a good line with this one.
Yeah, this
The
is
weight looks fair as well.
looking very good, this bowl.
Yes.
You can get down here or you can get down there, whichever way, bud.
Well, through 2.5 feet, so good 2.5 feet.
I think Derek was just checking there how many down he was.
It looks to me as if Izzie's holding 2 shots at the moment.
A little bit wide with that one. It is coming back, but not far enough.
So Izzie's got good opportunity for a 3 here.
Yes.
Only got to really bowl within a yard of the jack, and she's well capable of doing that.
She's past the front.
Well,
Oh, not quite.
So Kevin's just asked a question, has Neil got his lollipop tonight? I don't think he has.
Oh no.
Maybe he'll show us what the score is when he's walking up and down the rink.
Do you know it's quite tricky to have the scorecard, a pen, the lollipops. It's
Yeah,
and your chalk,
yeah.
your spray chalk. You're juggling with all three.
Well, if they bowl like that all night tonight, he's not going to have to worry too much about getting the chalk out of his pocket. But I'm sure that will change.
Oh yes. The Jack's just 2 spots up from the tee.
Yeah, and
They haven't put the score on the board, but I would assume it was 3.
yeah. The mat is, I think the mat is about 1 spot up. So it's around, but again, similar length, 29 and a half metres. I believe it's 2 Izzie on the first end.
Yes, Kevin said they would like the lollipops, I think.
Izzie trying the forehand coming back. Very, not bad weight.
Just hung out a bit.
Derek choosing to stick with the backhand. Not a bad line for his bowls. They are quite a tight bowl, aren't they?
Yes, the weight's not bad on that one.
It's actually some crossed quite a bit there, hasn't it?
It has.
Izzie turning over, following Derek down on the backhand. This looks like a much better bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was pointed out to me.
So Izzie finishing jack high. That's 6 or 7 inches to the side of the jack. Good reply here from Derek. Just fell short. Around about a foot to 14 inches short of the jack. So Izzie currently holding 1. Another very good line here, and a very good weighted shot.
That's a great place.
Yeah, in a very good place. Could be counting.
I think the mark's just indicated 1 down
Yeah.
for Derek.
So Derek's got a shoulder to use there. He can afford to be reaching. Yeah, lovely effort. Just a yard too much on the weight. Or perhaps he was trying to trail the jack, maybe.
Well, he certainly put it in a good place to do it with his last wood.
Yeah, if he cut the green slightly and keep the weight on, a nice little shot there, isn't there? Which is arguably easier than.
Yeah, Izzie's coming in here.
Yeah, and that's.
Oh, that's a cracking wood.
Yeah, and that's finished really well. Yeah. I think he'll be coming with a yard of weight there, just to punch it. Virtually very hard to draw it, isn't it? So
yeah, really
he's having a little trundle down.
It's not far away.
He's got something.
Oh.
Well, he got a reasonable result there,
Yep.
considering, because he got 2 of the woods out. He could have ended up splitting his own wood and just taking his own wood out, and
I think he's left Izzie with 1. Do you think?
yeah, one shot easy. So that'll be 3-0 after the. Well, it doesn't matter how many ends I've played, does it really? 3-0.
Good evening, Martin, and good evening, Bob Perks.
So is he keeping the mat right back? It's
Three
just
spot-
one,
Three
just
spots up, yes. From
1
the tee.
metre up. Yeah. 2,
This is a
3,
good
3
line.
metres, 4. It's about
4.
28 and a half metres. Very good start. Just gone through, probably a yard through the head, but in a very good place. Good
This is
reply
a
here
good
from Derek.
reply.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I
shot
think
well.
Derek's take a shot with that one.
Through about, what, 18 inches maybe?
I don't know. My distance perspective isn't as good as
It
yours.
looks about
Darren.
halfway between the two spots, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So I know the spots are a metre, but I still look at them as a yard apart.
Yes, couldn't agree more.
For the sake of 3 inches, what does it
Yeah.
matter?
Oh, that's
He's left that one short.
perfect
Bang
line
on,
though.
bang on line. Just needs 2 yards on weight.
I think they're still settling in at the moment.
This looks, well, it's another good
Just
effort here from
running.
Derek.
Just running slightly.
Yeah,
Yep.
not in a bad.
Not wasted though.
No, not wasted. It's only a yard or so through. Is he coming down on the forehand this time?
Yes, that's lovely. Just
Yeah,
drawn
and
inside
that
Derek
takes it as it stands.
with good weight, I think.
Derek's following up, obviously looking to perhaps rest the shot ball or land on the jack.
I think that's a bit wide for Derek.
Yeah, I think they'll come back, but he's got too much on it, I think. Unless
Yeah, you're
maybe,
right.
unless he was playing aggressive again to try and move the jack, but I think
Gone
really,
through
yeah,
three yards. Izzie's holding one, markers indicated.
surprised me if he didn't try and cover those woods now, just in case, because Derek isn't afraid of having a run down. It looks like it's a draw ball.
Yes.
If it falls,
Yeah,
it
that
counts,
could
I
be
think.
2
Yeah,
shots.
it looks like 2. I think Derek will be on the forehand and he'll be playing a touch of weight there to either get onto the woods or get onto the jack.
He's got more options there,
If
hasn't
he
he?
gets the jack, it's probably 4 shots, isn't it? So, unless the jack goes out of rink, obviously, but... I don't think he wants to be bowling it too aggressively. He's only got to be a yard of weight.
He's had 2 cherry bagels and 4 dodges.
Definitely coming down on the tight hand, so it's very close. Just going to go.
Just going to go past.
Didn't
He
very
had
good.
to, try for it.
Yeah, it could have been worth a 3 or a 4. 2 shots Izzie, so
Right.
Izzie's in control of the game at the moment.
5-0 to Izzie. Good evening, Matt.
Yeah.
I hope you and Rachel enjoyed your afternoon here.
Yeah, evening Matt, I hope you're well. So Matt, again, 1 yard up. Jack's going to be probably somewhere between the tee and 3 spots off. He'll be changing the length too much. 4 spots.
4, yep.
Yep.
Nearly 4.
28 metres, 28 and a half metres. backhand. I think
This is a very good start.
yeah, I think she's finding the backhand easier coming back this way.
Very good
That's a
start.
very good start.
Putting Derek under pressure.
Yeah, he's following her on the backhand. I thought he might have had a go on the forehand, but it doesn't really matter too much at this stage. Just wants a decent, either shot ball or a decent second.
It's not far away.
A very good reply. He got a little touch on the way through.
Is he out on a good line again? How's the weight?
It's just going to pull up, I think, this time. Excellent effort. Yard of pace. Looks like a better line this time from Derek. Should get a nice finish from there. Wow.
Nope.
It's only now a big finish coming up that hand. They fine
It looks
line.
quite deceptive, actually.
They're not professionals or anything. They seem to have a more bigger finish on, don't they? To me, than to, as you say, more like a Vector VS or. Anyway, he's currently holding shot. There's still room there for Derek to get in. His weight's been good with his first two balls. Just got to find the adjustment on the green. He's definitely sent that one out further. Whether he's overcompensated it, I think he may have. A little bit heavy. Actually, the green.
He's back to the centre, isn't he?
Yeah, the green is
It's only
bang
the
on.
weight.
Maybe about 4 yards out.
I think he's left this one on the mat as well. She's
Just drop that one short. It's a pity.
might be good enough to count. About 2 feet away from the jack. That's how
Oh, he's playing
he's coming right
positively.
again.
I think it's going to drift by though.
I think really the draw shot was a shot to play there.
Yeah,
I can't
not-
really see.
not weight.
Yeah, he wants to try and he needs to try and get on the board. He get that jack quick because Izzie's creeping away. 6-0 now. I can't see as he had much to gain there by hitting it. To be fair, at best he was only going to get one out of it, surely, unless there's something I've missed.
No, I don't know. He hasn't dropped onto his rhythm yet, of line or weight, really.
No. Well, on the occasions where he's finding the line, he seems to be running a bit heavy and sliding through.
Still a long way to go.
Yeah, early days. It's only 6 shots.
And sometimes these games turn right round. Somebody walks away with the first half and then...
Well, I played Derek a couple of rounds ago in this, and I think I was about 18-8 up or something, and he ran out on me, so it can definitely come back.
Yeah. We won't talk about that.
You gotta-
Yes,
yeah.
it does happen.
I would have had quite a successful season if the games were up to 18 and not 21 this year. Anyway, she's decent weight again. I think she bowled that on the forehand. I think
Yeah, she
did.
bowled that on the forehand.
I think she bowled the forehand tight last time, coming this
Yeah,
way.
and she did well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is more like Derek,
Yeah.
just behind the jack.
Yeah. That forehand coming this way is a very swingy hand, isn't it? You do have to send them right out, both on rinks 1 and rink 2. Well, she certainly sent that one out. And it's come right back, look.
Yeah.
If you play this, you'll get both of them.
Just a yard through.
One down, 3 or 4. Round the jack back and 12 3.
This is another nice wood.
Yeah, Waite's looking very good.
Yeah, very good.
That's
Yes.
well, he's getting into it now.
Is he under pressure for the first time?
Yes. Now will she play half a yard or just try and get that perfect draw shot?
Was destined to go through.
That's certainly a draw line, isn't it? So
Yes. Just missed out on second wood.
opportunity here for Derek if he can get another one in to hold a potential 3 shots. That would get him right back into the game. I think he likes it.
It's not going to make it any easier for Izzie, is it?
No, certainly isn't. He's got second prize there, really, with it finishing as it has. I mean, she could still come on the forehand and play more positive to get inside the wood and spring the jack. So,
measure for 3.
Neil's, yeah.
Neil, very experienced in singles.
She's on the tighter line. I think she was aiming to get inside Derek's front wood there to just get a bit of movement on the jack. She didn't like it. As soon as she let go of it, she wasn't happy with it. Derek's got the chance here of even possibly a 4.
He's bowled the 3 on his backhand, so Izzie hasn't made it easy for him to come on his backhand again, from this angle anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he can play a reach and draw shot on the forehand, can't he? Turn his wood over or skip round it onto Izzie's nearest bowl. The only risk is if he's inside that wood and he gets onto the jack. Yeah, that's probably what I would be playing, I think. Definitely a draw line.
Anything past his front wood
Yeah, or
would count,
yeah.
especially if he pushes
Well, he's
it
definitely
in
holding
scrap.
3 now, and it could be a
Yes.
measure for 4. Three shots to Derek. He'll relax a little bit now that he's on the board. Moving the mat up a little bit further. You're going to change the mark. Be interesting to see what length he sets. That's like 8 spots up, if I can count right.
Glad you've tuned in, Adam. I think the comeback has started. I think we're all pleased when we've got something on the scoreboard.
I would say that is. That is.
Just checking on the length.
Yeah, I would say it's only just about a mark. I'd even question whether it is. I think it's about 22 and a half, but I may have counted the spots wrong. Might just be 23.
When in doubt, get the measure out. Yeah, that's a good start.
Very good start. See if Izzie can get the adjustment to the new length. Around about a yard through on white.
Derek's out on a good line again.
Yeah, if he's reaching, he's on it. Just fell short.
Yeah, a couple of feet.
Yeah, a couple of feet short, yeah. Looks like better line this time from Izzie. She made the adjustment on the weight.
Oh, line's superb.
Yeah. Just over a yard through. Derek could well be holding 2 shots as it stands.
Yes, I think you're right.
Derek's got the weight on it this time. Just over adjusted, but it's finishing a good spot there,
Yes.
splitting the woods. This looks better from Izzie. Good ball.
Very good wood. If it, yeah.
I think it needs to fall over to have any chance of
yes,
counting. I think
it does need
it's
to sit.
just going to roll out.
Derek's coming up to have a look.
I think Derek will be coming down on the forehand this time. Bit risky on the backhand. Nice forehand draw, a little tickle on the jack would be nice as long as he gets it clean. Definitely coming on a tight line to run into something.
Yes, going to have a slide.
Yeah, he's got a result there.
Yeah.
I think had that wood not
Yes.
been there, he might have got an edge on that jack and given Liz 1 or 2 shots. But it's finished all right. It could be counting. Probably 2 shots as it stands. And what's Izzie going to do? Is she going to draw or is she going to be a little bit more positive?
No, I think she'll draw.
Yeah. She's only got it out well. Has she got enough weight?
I don't think so, no. What a great line, though.
Yeah. Just needed to find
That's-
2.5
I
feet
think
there.
that's 2 for Derek.
Yeah, right back in it now. 5.6. I'm sure Derek will play a couple of short marks while he's picking up ends.
And good evening to Valerie. Glad you
Yeah.
could join us.
Evening, Valerie. Hope you can hear us all right.
Derek's got the matter.
Yeah, it's not
Again,
not
but
quite
not-
all
no.
the way up, but it's not far
Gosh.
off. It's probably 2 yards off the furthest point he can take it.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that length.
Yeah. 25 metres maybe. Maybe 26. Looks like a good start. Yeah, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Seems to be bowling the line much better on the shorter marks, Derek.
He's coming back well.
Decent reply from Izzie. That's caught, just catching her out a little bit though. Derek's adjusting to these shorter marks quicker. Looks like another very good ball from Derek. Oh, he's took a touch out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be a bit disappointed with that one, I think.
Yeah. How can it easily adjust on this one?
Very good effort. Looks like it's very similar to the first ball. It's just got to lose that yard or that half a yard.
Derek sticking with the backhand.
Yeah. He certainly wants to make sure he's reaching with this
Yeah,
one.
he's
If he's
giving us a bit more
yeah.
to do.
Oh, what's he doing? What's he?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's okay.
That's okay, yeah. I think it's probably only one shot. I think he's taken his front ball out of the game.
Giving Izzie a chance on the forehand.
Oh, she's going to be disappointed she didn't reach with that. I think
I'd stick with the backhand.
the backhand would be a good option.
I
Yeah,
think
draw,
so.
draw into the nearest white
That's
ball,
right.
to the jack, or draw into the tee
Because
if
you're
you
not
like.
making the head any bigger. If you come the other hand, you run the risk of making the head bigger.
Well, if he can land on the tee or just in front of the ball
That
or
would be
around the
ideal.
ball, he's probably going to be counting, and he's going to make it. Then he's going to restrict his options.
Looks like a positive wood.
Yeah. There's no danger on that hand.
No,
Absolutely
even
no
if he
chance
drifts
of giving it
past.
away. Yeah. Probably pretty hard too much
yeah,
on that.
he's
But
got best back anyway.
yeah, it's not out of the game. I'm sure Izzie will just do the forehand draw. Try and draw onto the jack, or drag it through, or land on the shot ball.
I still think it's a draw into here. Bad luck. On down.
Very good line. Just, wow, I'm surprised that didn't come back.
It didn't, did it? The weight's very, very good.
Just, I mean, that looked halfway down. It looked bang on line, considering the jack's been moved slightly off centre. I think Derek's. Is he asking for one, or is he asking for two there? Two. So Derek.
Derek goes
So,
ahead for the
yeah.
first time. 7-6 to Derek on 7 ends. Mind you, the ends don't matter, do they?
The ends don't really matter, but
No.
Derek keeping the mat right up. I'm sure if Izzie wins an end, she'll be changing it and going long, because she's been winning the longer marks. And then
This is well in.
yeah, it's probably 25 or 26 metres in length. Looking to get a good lead in, take the pressure off a little bit,
This looks good.
and that's a very good start.
It looks very good.
And chalk. No,
No chalk.
Good reply
This is
here
better from
from
Izzie.
Yeah, this is
This
looking
is
very
much
good.
better.
What a lovely ball.
Yes.
I think it's just about holding.
Oh,
Difficult. It's very close, that is.
yes.
I don't think. I'm surprised. Derek.
Derek's.
It's a measure for shots.
Right.
Neil can't call it. Just not quite reaching this time, Derek.
This is coming well.
Yeah, just again,
Just,
not, another one
she's
not
just
quite
dropped
reaching.
her weight again. It's very daunting when they're so close, isn't it, to try and improve?
Yeah, well, you can play a lovely draw shot and you touch the jack and you're giving it away, yeah, so it's... And then... It depends really whether Derek thinks he's holding or not, but he's got to really play that draw shot on the backhand anyway, because if he gets any movement on the jack, it's going to his bowl to guarantee him shot.
Sometimes
Well,
you
and
have
he's-
to make a head worse before you make it better.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, he's coming down on the forehand, so that's an interesting shot. Okay.
Useful there. He's got more weight on it this
She's got
time.
it. She's got it out
Think,
well.
but no,
No,
no.
still a yard short. I can't quite work out. Is it unless Derek's trying to punch his own wood to take his out? It's a bit risky.
It's a very difficult straight draw, isn't it?
It is on that hand,
Yeah.
most definitely. Yeah, he's trying to move something, isn't he? I'm not sure. Well, we all have our own ways of reading the head, I suppose.
And the last thing Izzie wants to do is just tap hers. And
Well,
push
if
the
Izzie
jack
thinks
back.
if Izzie thinks she's holding, she probably won't play the last
No.
ball, will she? But if she's
she's
playing,
going.
she obviously thinks
Yeah,
she's
she's
down.
going to play it.
Yeah. Because I would almost expect Izzie to play the shot that Derek was trying to play there on the forehand, to perhaps get onto Derek's bowl and perhaps just nudge the jack slightly. Don't know.
Yeah. The danger is he's got his backwood if
Yeah,
there's
well,
any extra weight on it.
I don't think she can play anything too aggressive because she's only
No.
got the one wood there, hasn't she? So just perfect draw shot then, isn't it? It's
This
a
is round the front.
very good effort
This
here.
is a super effort.
Very good
Wow.
effort. What a wonderful
What
ball
a
that is.
super
What
ball.
a
what a
fantastic
shot.
ball. Well, she's
Alright.
looking. Yeah, she's going to
Yeah,
have
the
a measure on
calipers
the
are out.
second. Yeah.
Ask for all you can get. Not an easy measure.
I was going to say, I couldn't using the calipers on the measure half.
Oh, I think it's two. Oh, he's adjusting again. It is close.
Yep, 2-2 is he?
2-2 is he? That's 9-7. Oh,
No,
there's only
2. That's right. 8-7 to Izzie. She was 7-6 down,
Oh,
wasn't
that's
she?
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Derek took the lead, didn't he? Yeah.
a close game now.
Well, that's so far. That's the best bowl of the night.
Good evening, Jane.
So, well, Izzie's kept the mat right back, but she set a relatively short mark.
Suit Derek, but
20,
Mind you, with the mat back,
Yeah.
the angles and lines are different, so.
about 27 metres, I think. Maybe 28, 27.
Oh, she's turned her
Right.
back on that.
Yeah. That forehand isn't bowling well for her down there, is it?
No.
She's struggling on that forehand side. I'm surprised actually. Mind you, I suppose moving the mat and changing the mark, perhaps she thinks she's got more likely to find the line on that forehand. It's forced Eric onto his forehand because I'm pretty sure he'd have been playing on his backhand and that would not been
Good second
in the way.
That's 5 feet down. Just round it.
That's a
Well,
good
not
start
a bad
there, Derek.
start. Not a bad start.
You'll be happy with that. Is he sticking with the backhand? That backhand not suiting her woods at all.
Either hand good.
Sorry, that forehand, sorry. Mind you, that has come back. She's sending that right out, and it's compared to the line that Derek's sending, it's way different.
It's thrown them both a little bit.
I mean, that second wood of his isn't far off shot, is it? It's. I think Derek's 18 inches in front, so.
Yeah, that's a huge, wide swing. If it's got the weight, look at that comeback.
Yeah, that's a good ball.
That's an excellent wood.
Definitely holding shot now.
I think the marker's indicated 2 down.
Yeah, I think he has, yeah. Very hard to get into the jack there, isn't it, on a draw?
The last thing he needed was a short wood.
Yeah. I think he's perhaps trying to run into his bowl, perhaps turn his bowl in there. He's left it short anyway. So.
Oh, that's not going to make it any easier for Derek, is it? Not on that hand.
He can turn his wood over, but he doesn't want to be hitting it too hard and taking it out of the head.
No.
I think that's a draw line,
I
so
think he likes it.
if we can find a way in, find a gap.
Wow. A good effort.
Yeah. Two shots to Izzie. She's got herself back in front. A little bit of a margin, 3 shots.
Good evening, Mark. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good evening, Mark. So, Matt right back. Slightly longer mark this time.
3 spots up. I can do the spots, I can't do the other end. She's got the mat back. So.
29 to 29 and a half metres.
Okay.
Yep.
Glad I've got the distance wizard with me.
Good stuff. Oh.
Didn't come back.
No, she'll be disappointed she's not finding a line. It's a lot easier to adjust the weight than it's to adjust the way in if you're finishing that far off line. Derek's inside
certainly
that.
going to be closer.
Good start from Derek.
Yep.
Jack eye on weight. Maybe a wood through the head, that's all.
Izzie needs to come inside her last wood.
Yeah, this looks like a better line.
Yeah, it's starting to come.
It's not though, is it? It's going to die again. Oh, it is. It's better. That's better. It's still a yard down. It could. It's close there.
I think Derek
Yeah,
holding short.
probably just favour Derek by maybe 2 or 3 inches. Derek's looking good here. If he's reaching, is he reaching? Yes. Definitely holding shot now. Still a yard
I
down.
fancy him for 2. Izzie can come inside her first wood with a little bit more weight.
She can come either way.
Oh,
she's just
she's
got to
changing her
try and
hand.
find a line, hasn't she? I think she's given up on the backhand this time, and she's certainly given that plenty of green. So it's not going to be tight, that's for sure.
Oh yes, what a good adjustment.
Very good bowl.
Very good adjustment.
Very good bowl. Derek also swapping over, coming in on the forehand. Slightly bigger target to draw into. Rest the bowl, rest on the jack. Or use the bowl to get in. And this is a good reply.
Good effort.
Yeah. I think the weight was perfect really for what he was wanting to do.
Yes. Is he out on that line again?
Yeah, she got this away well again.
No, she's a little bit tighter this time.
It's going to finish well though. That's in a good spot there.
Yes.
And if it's counting, I'm not sure if it is, but if it is counting, it's not a bad wood. Probably just about is, I think. It's just a draw shot, isn't it, Derek? Don't need to look at it too hard, I wouldn't have thought. Reaching draw shot.
Nothing for short.
No. If he gets contact on anything, it's going to favour him. The way the woods are lying.
I think he's put it out on a good line.
Yeah,
But
he's put some weight on it,
it
hasn't
has.
he? I think he was having a little go at the wood there, wasn't he? Which, okay,
Right.
so 1 to Izzie, 11-7.
I don't know. The marker isn't charging up the green, so
Close, we might have it, I don't know. What are you looking to do? If you get to your ball, we'll definitely have a shot.
So it seems to be that whoever gets hold of that mat seems to hang on to it for 4 or 5 ends,
yes.
and then
11-7 to Izzie, and someone else has joined us. Martins from Hopetown, South Africa.
yeah, good evening, Martin, is it?
Martins.
Martins, yeah. So each player having a run of 3 or 4 ends before giving it away.
Izzie's put the jack about 3 spots up.
Yeah, around about the 29 again, 29.5 metre mark.
Yeah, it's not a bad start.
No, she'll be okay. She'll be happy with that because she's just got to adjust the weight very slightly. Decent line.
What we all hate is dropping our first wood short.
Yeah.
It's 9 times out of 10 it's in the way of our second wood.
Yeah.
This
Good
looks,
reply here from Derek.
This looks a good reply.
This is shot ball.
Yes. Well ball, Derek.
I'd say just about. Again, I don't think either of those will be good enough to win the end as it stands. I think Izzie's put a bit too much green on that one, has she? Or... Yeah, it's come back, it's just a yard heavy. Yeah. Izzie's would have just fallen over. That might bring it into the count.
Derek's a scrap tight on this one.
Yeah,
He's turned his back on it.
he won't be happy with that.
He's struggling to get back.
It looks as if it's going to hang out there, I think. A couple of feet on white. I think Derek can quite easily get inside that wood on a draw shot. Not sure Izzie will.
No.
I think Neil was just indicating that he favours Derek there.
Yes, I agree.
Coming on the
Derek was just
forehand.
asking
Wow.
how far Izzie's front wood was from the jack. He's out on a good line. His weight's not bad either. Just run through.
Well, it's finished well.
Split those two.
It's not quite counting, but it's in a good position there. This is coming down on the forehand. The open draw is on for her. That front wood is not really, although it's in her eye line, it's not in line of the draw shot for Izzie's bowls. She's nicely round it. Yeah, good bowl. Does it win the end?
I don't know.
Very difficult to tell from this angle.
They're at the far end, so it is awkward.
Just got to beat that, that's all. Anywhere here. Don't see that.
Derek trying again.
And depending where this finishes, Izzie might have a couple of options here.
Well, I think he might slide the jack.
Yeah,
He's flicked it slightly, so he's definitely holding shot. Oh, well, that was it.
One down, I think. One to Derek.
Yeah. 12-8.
Yeah. Eight 12. What's Derek going to do with the mat?
don't know.
I think he'll be going up again.
They played 10 ends. Because Neil's been putting the ends up on the board.
Yeah.
Just as a matter of interest. Oh, he's got the mat up again.
Yes, Mark and Kevin, that is Richard plodding up and down on the next ring.
Derek's reached the tee, so Jack will go on it.
Yeah. Back to the 24, 25 metre marks.
Oh,
Not a bad start, just got a little bit too much on it. Just got to adjust that.
yeah.
Is it 5 feet down?
Nearly, yes. Oh, Izzie doesn't like this one. She's turned her back on it. But
It must be right because the line's pretty good, isn't it?
I quite like it.
It's going to be shot ball.
Well, for a first wood, yes.
Won't go out though, didn't it? It looked to me like the line was good again, but it's just didn't want to come back.
Derek changing his hand.
Now, the question is whether she'll stick with the backhand. She can get inside the front
This
ball.
is good.
Yeah, good ball from Derek.
It's neat wood. Is he playing a bit more positive, I think?
She's
Inside
definitely
her
cut the
last
green
wood.
this time, and I think she's playing that reach and draw, isn't she, to
Yes, she's
either
playing.
get the jack or get the wood.
Yeah. And she's not far off that.
What a fabulous
what a lovely
ball.
wood.
What a great
Oh, yes. What a lovely wood.
Now, is Derek going to try and punch the wood, or is he going to try and get onto the jack? I'd say he's going to try and drag the jack through.
And
Come in on
certainly
the backhand.
lowering a tighter line.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to slide by.
Yeah, that was a. Yeah, he was trying to punch it, wasn't
But
he? Yeah.
it stayed
Waiting.
on. So
Yeah, it's waiting.
It's not far off the edge of the green, but it stayed on.
I think Derek will be having another go with his last wood.
I think he is. I think Izzie needs to split these three. No, she's sticking with this on her backhand. She doesn't want to be caught on her front wood.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So Derek's going to be up at that again. He's going to try and get onto the wood and get that jack back to give him potentially a 2 or a 3. 3 shots. Coming forehand. I suppose if he hits it on the forehand, the wood, Lizzie's wood goes away.
Line down there.
He's way off with that.
He's off it.
Chance here for Izzie to draw in for another one.
Or just move Derek's wood
Yeah.
back and bring her front woods in. But
It's a question of
she doesn't want to really move the jack, does she?
yeah, it's a question whether the front woods are beating Derek's, whether Derek's got second bowl or not. It's close, isn't it?
I fancy they are.
Just
She's
playing the
out on a
draw
good
line.
line.
It's coming very well here.
This could be another stunning wood.
All on white. Has it got enough? Not quite.
Oh, no.
Shame.
So she'll settle for one.
Yep. In command of the mat.
13-8.
Mark has asked the question, is Bromsgrove open all year round? And the answer is yes. Obviously there are times when it's shut for a couple of weeks for carpet cleaning or alterations, but yes, it is open summer and winter.
Similar bowl. I'll just try draw again, mate.
And then Izzie didn't like that one. A 3/4
If it's
length
got
bar.
the weight, it's coming back and quite
Yeah.
well.
She's hit the perfect
She
line.
has.
It's only about 4 foot, 4.5 feet down.
Yes. Good line for Derek's. It's coming very well. That's a lovely start. And chalk? And chalk.
Great ball from Derek.
No music picking up on the. It's a good job. It's a good job we got Kane to the uniform.
So Derek finishing jack high, probably 1.5 inches off the jack. She's definitely coming on a tighter line this time, so she's aiming to reach and get a split ideally, and she's very close. Oh, I tell you, very close. Probably needed another roll just to turn Derek's wood out. I think
Don't know what Mark has said about that.
I think it's Terry. I think Derek. Is he? Is he up?
What was
Okay.
his hold on? Derek's certainly after it.
Just not quite reaching.
No.
Well, he's finished well. I think it compromises a backhand draw shot for Izzie. Oh, yeah. Looks like Izzie's trying to play a covering ball, maybe. Oh, it's jack high.
It's in the
yeah.
region.
I think if Derek goes to punch it, Izzie's wood is sort of locked in, isn't it, there? On the forehand anyway. And if he gets it on the backhand, the wood goes with the jack. The jack might go out of rink. Unless Derek just wants to hit it and open it up and give him a chance to get him with his last ball. It's not a bad effort from Derek. It's finished in a good place there. I'm guessing Izzie might just want to try and bowl a similar wood to land on Derek or close to Derek's last ball.
Sorry.
Izzie coming on the backhand. I think she's aiming just to get round the back here, somewhere around Derek's. Oh, no, she's drawing. I know exactly what she's doing now, because of course if Derek does hit the head, Derek's wood might go, and Izzie could potentially have 3 shots here, depending on how his wood finishes.
Exactly right.
Yeah, very clever. But I would expect Derek's wood to stop if he hits it, unless he's coming with a lot of weight. So he's certainly going to be running at that. Either to try and kill the end or get the jack back to his back ball. That's a draw line. Yes.
It looks a bit wide to me.
Yeah. I think he got the weight right for what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying to get onto that jack to move it back for potentially 3 shots. 1-2 Izzie. 14-8 after. Well, I played. I don't know quite how many ends I played, because the ends aren't right anyway, are they? I certainly haven't played 12 ends. But the score's right, that's the important thing. So Izzie keeping the mat right back. And I think she's aiming for a long mark this time. So,
Oh. Neil just keeping the scoreboard up, his scorecard up to date.
around about 31.5 metres. Good start here from Izzie. Looks like the line is good and the weight is very good as well.
That's a very good
start.
Very good first wood.
Yeah. And Derek following her down on the backhand.
Just a little bit short on that one.
Yeah, a bit of green and a bit of white. Probably made it very difficult to come in on the forehand now. Another good ball here from Izzie.
Yeah, she's nailed it again. Well done. Derek
Yes.
needs to be up. He needs to score on this end to give him a bit of confidence.
Yeah. Nice little pack to draw into though, the way the woods are there, as long as he's reaching. And I think there's too much.
Perhaps the green has changed a bit with the heat, I don't know. I haven't heard a heater come on.
I mean, yeah, he can afford to bowl that kind of weight, just on that slightly tight line to get onto the woods. He's got to lose a yard or 4 feet on the weight.
Izzie's on a rhythm here,
Yeah,
isn't she?
this is
Look at
coming
this. This
really
is
well.
really, really good.
That is a very good ball.
3 brilliant woods.
And Derek's got to think about this. Draw into the pack, that's what you've got to do, Derek. Looks like she's got too much green on that to me again.
Yes. Unless he's preparing the back.
Well, it's going to be hard to get that jack back. I mean, I think the weight's good for what he's needs to do is just got to bowl that slightly tight line and use the woods that are already in the head.
He won't be happy with those.
And I'm pretty sure he's just going to try and get another one in. It's a crucial end this really for Derek, because he doesn't want to be dropping a 3 or a 4 now. Because if he does drop a 4, it's game on.
I guess he's put more on this.
Looks like he's coming very well again, this ball. It's definitely going to be counting.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
He's not really made the head any bigger.
I think if Derek could lose a yard of weight and just cut that green by the width, half a bowl or so, he might be tempted to come on the other hand now that he's just put that there. It's a slightly bigger target on the forehand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Inside
his short wood.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to be inside his short wood, surely.
Coming on the backhand, there's a very good chance he'll hit that front ball and skittle away. But is he going to try and draw into the pack, or is he going to try and open it up?
I don't know, sometimes if you spend too much time looking at it,
Yeah.
it doesn't help you.
Well, he's coming on the backhand, so I think he'll be coming with white. Yeah.
He's doing what you said.
He's got something. Not a bad,
Well,
not a
that
bad
was
result.
a good strike. That
Yeah.
He's taken
Yeah.
2 out.
Cut it down to 2.
Yep.
Izzie's in control of the game now. 8 shots in front, 16-8. If she just keeps doing what she's doing, pile the pressure on, and Derek's got to find some big balls to get himself back into it. So, a relatively long mark again, 29 metres, there or thereabouts.
2.5 spots up from the tee.
Good start again from Izzie. She's finding some decent bowls now, isn't she?
Yeah, that's great.
She'll be happy with that there. That's in the game. Derek wants to get a good first wood in, so just to take the pressure off a little bit. Good effort here from Derek. I think he's going to cut across the head though, isn't it?
His weight's not too bad.
No, it's actually finished quite well. I thought that might have
Yeah,
come across a bit further.
I think it probably beats Izzie's at the
It probably
back.
probably just about wins it, I think. About 2.5 feet short. Maybe 2 feet short.
Given this one slightly more green.
Yeah. Should finish nicely this. It's coming back.
Oh,
Yeah, great bowling.
That's a great adjustment.
Derek's got a decent track here. Just wants to be hitting something now.
Yeah, I think it's going to slide by.
Yeah. Still, it's in the game there.
Not wasted.
No.
Tee length.
think what Izzie's managed to do, the way she's playing, is she's sort of taken Derek off his draw game a little bit. I think he's trying to play those reaching shots to move things, and they're not coming off, and she's just piling them in.
She seems to like the mat back.
Definitely, this length, she bowls this length much
Very
better.
well.
And Derek has been struggling a little bit more on this sort of length.
She's closer here, but
Anything
still
but
running.
the gap, yeah. Anything but the gap there, really. But again, it's in a good place.
The marker just favours one, I think.
Yeah, just favours one. So I think if that is the case, Derek will probably bowl a similar shot with his last ball. See if he can get that jack back.
Izzie could afford to just trickle the jack back to her backward and make it 2 or 3.
Could do, yeah. I think he's at the point in the game where
She's playing positively. Look.
yeah, it's in the cards.
Yep. It beats the front, so that's got to be 2 shots.
I think Derek's got to do what he's been doing. He's got to play that sort of T weight on a tight line to try and get the jack clean, ideally, or get the shot without him stop. There is a risk of him giving a 3 away if he gets it wrong, but. He could play a fantastic draw shot and fall onto the jack and still give 2 away there. So
I think he's got to be positive at it.
I think so. I mean, he could come right down the middle at it if he wanted to, which he's doing.
I think he's just going to miss it.
He might get a bit lucky here. Well,
yes.
No, it's a bit of bad luck.
No.
That's
unlucky.
Yeah. Always a risk.
Really unlucky.
Always a risky shot to play.
Gosh.
So Izzie only needs 1 shot now.
We hadn't envisaged that. Right, 20 to Izzie and 8 to Derek. Izzie got the mat back on the tee. Lovely straight delivery of the jack. Well practiced. Yeah. Jack's about 1.5 spots up from the tee, so a fairly long length. And she's put it out on a good line. Just going to run to tee length, so a little bit too much on that one, but not wasted at all. Derek's following her down a little bit. They matched up.
It'll be a hell of a comeback if Derek can get himself back in the game here.
Slightly better line on this one, and I think the weight's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very good adjustment.
Yeah, good ball.
Very good.
Probably going to force Derek onto the other hand, the forehand.
Yes.
That's got a long way to come back. Oh, it is. It's just white, I think, isn't it?
Just, yes. 2 yards plus through. Yes. This is not short with this one. And if it comes back to centre, it'll be
Yeah, she'll
great
be happy
place.
with that. She's splitting the balls. I think she's quite confident that if she needs to draw in, she can. And for the time being, she's just covering.
Yeah,
Covering
Derek's got to try and draw
the
this,
woods.
or
Yeah. This looks better from Derek. It's on a good line here.
does.
The white's looking better. Just doesn't want to find the gap.
Oh.
It's gone slowly through.
I think if I was Izzie, I'd play the forehand and get in his way.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
she could draw another one in.
she could on the backhand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
in
if-
between her other two, and
I think at the moment a good draw shot can win the end there, can't it? And I think if she can get one a little bit closer to the jack, Derek's then going to think about whether he can get him with a draw or whether he's got to come with more
she
weight.
doesn't like that.
No, she doesn't like that, no.
It's just gone a little bit wide. It has come back.
Derek's got that dilemma now. Is he going to try and draw it or is he going to go for glory? He's got to try and draw it, surely.
I would think so.
You've got, what, 14 or 15 inches to get in on weight? To beat the shot ball?
Oh, yeah, yes. This is where your heart starts to race, and
Yeah. Just looking for the perfect ball now.
well,
I think he's through again,
he's
isn't
through again, yes.
he? I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, good effort from Derek. Just,
Congratulations to Izzie.
I think tonight it was all about having control of that jack, wasn't it? And
A lovely match to watch and commentate on.
so I hope you enjoy that, everybody. Izzie wins in the end, 21 shots to 8. Another one of our young players. And
The next county final is on the 10th of April.
right,
20 pairs.
so that's next week.
Yeah. Then our next Worcestershire County indoor final is on the 10th of April at 7 o'clock here at Bromsgrove.
And then,
We'd love you all to join us again, please.
yeah.
And it's the county pairs final.
So we're just going to
Yeah.
hold on for the presentation, Mark.
That's it.
Neil Smith is going to hand over the runners-up and the winners' trophy. Especially the runner-up
That's
to
the
Derek.
runners-up trophy.
Done well to get to the final. It's an achievement in itself. There's some
Neil's
very-
taking the photographs, which will go on the website. And Neil has the cup for the winner.
Yeah.
Come here. Close, Keith. Very close here. Yeah, I think it's
Well done, Izzie White.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Well
to
deserved.
Izzie.
Very well played.
How far is that in front of the jack? About 2 inches.
I've got a feeling she's the first lady to win this singles cup.
Oh, right, okay, that's an interesting fact. So well done. Right, and on that note, we'll say good night, and we'll see you on the 10th.
Yes.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Yes.
Good night.
Good evening.
I nearly had the same as you. The coffee.